Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you 3 mega rare Beatles records that I got this week. It was going to be an unboxing sort of affair yesterday, but I recorded the video and I wasn't very happy with it. So I'm just going to show you the records themselves. So what you lose in the thrill of the unboxing, you will gain in hopefully what it is that I've looked at and my conclusions that I've drawn on them. There's also one of them that I've patched the sleeve up a little bit, so it'll be a slightly different video to what it would have been yesterday, but they're all really cool. So I'm just going to set my camera up and show you through them. So here is the first one. As you can see, it's slightly unusual with the black stereo caption on the top right. Pretty sure that there's I can't think of any UK copies that have that showing like that. I might be wrong on that. So that tells you, of course, that it's not a UK copy. There's the back of the sleeve. It's a Singapore copy. This is, I got this a few days ago. I've patched up the flip back here a bit. It had come loose. The sleeve is a bit shabby. That's unfortunate with the spine. And it's shelf worn there. But it's still clean and basically tidy. So let me show you the record. It's the first one I've ever had of these. It's, to the best of my knowledge, a stereo first press of Revolver. And if you look at the record, it could do with a professional clean, but it's better than the sleeve. Much better than the sleeve. And I've listened to it and it sounds amazing. Really lovely sounding record, very bright and punchy. For an old age pensioner. A bit of a close up on the labels. They're quite similar to British labels actually. Same but slightly different. It says Southeast Asia there. Made in Singapore there. It's a lovely weighty disc, this one. I haven't weighed it. It might be, I think it might be about a 180 gram job. So that's probably why it sounds so good. It's got the same matrix numbers as the equivalent UK copy, so that is YEX 6051 on side A and YEX 6061 on side B. So that's a cool one. Never sold on Discogs, and there's only one available on Discogs, and the guy wants 220 odd quid for it, and I paid pocket money for that. I will probably flip that one because I've got a couple of copies of Revolver anyway. Talking of Revolver, so these two I got just yesterday, and I got them in the same packet. So here we have, this is an unusual one. You can see it's an Odeon copy there. Unfortunately, although it looks all right from the front, I've put some tape along the top, some archive tape. I peeled off some horrible sellotape, put some archive tape along the top. It looks okay from the front, and in fact the spine is nice too. Unfortunately, it's got a horrible great hole there, which clearly devalues it quite a lot. but it's still a cool copy. I've patched this up as best I can. I've glued this flip back together. This was basically completely open when I got it, once I'd taken that tape off. So I've glued this flip back together. I've put some tape along the inside here, which is really as best as you can hope for, really. It's got original, what I think is probably the original period inner sleeve, which brilliantly has got Beatles for Sale advertised there. And this is quite an obscure one, because from what I can make out, it was manufactured in Germany for Swiss export, which is quite a thing. And if you look, once again, similarly to what I was just saying with the previous copy, if you look at that, it's actually a really nice copy. Only showing light signs of use, I would say. And one thing that I thought you guys would appreciate is misprint. 2 misprints there. Can you spot them? If not, then pause it for a second maybe. Well, there we go. Actually, you could say that there's 3 misprints, because it's got the abbreviated form of doctor there. I'm not sure if that was ever changed in Germany though, so that's debatable. But what isn't debatable is that word is spelt wrong. Got to get yo into my life, and that title is just flat out wrong there. Track 5, I Want to Love You. Of course, as we all know, that should read I Want to Tell You. Once again, that is a great sounding disc as well. The German ones are quite famous for sounding really nice, and it's the first time I've ever listened to a German copy of Revolver, and yeah, I like it. Nice, like a bit like I said about the Singapore copy. It is pretty bright and punchy. Probably sounds slightly better than the Singapore copy, actually. So that's that one. And lastly for today, we have this. As you can see, once again, it's an Odeon copy of Rubber Soul. Nice clean sleeve there, and the spine is nice too. It's a bit shelf worn at the bottom though, as you can see. Don't know if that's focusing or not. There we go. That's the back of the sleeve, so really nice and clean actually. So perfect. Apart from this shelf wear, you could say it's a pretty perfect sleeve. Certainly aged well. It's got the same inner sleeve with Beatles for Sale advertised bottom left corner. The record, I would say, I've done a little patch up job there on that inner sleeve there. Nothing too drastic. I would say that the record is in very similar condition to the previous one. Really nice. I've given it a wipe down, but it's not been professionally cleaned. It could do with it, but certainly not much in the way of damage. I would say once again, light signs of use. And brilliantly, we've got a bit of a theme with this. So that's side A, and side B we've got a misprint. Can you see it? That's a howler actually. Track B3 is missing the H at the end of through. So that is that one. And once again, I've played this. If I'd have done the sort of unboxing one yesterday, of course I wouldn't have been able to play it. But I have listened to this one, and this one, similarly to Revolver, also sounds really nice. Good flat disc there. Lovely stuff. So I'm probably going to sell all 3 of those, because I don't need two more copies of Revolver and another copy of Rubber Soul. I haven't paid a fortune for any of them. I paid a few quid, but hopefully I should. To be honest, sometimes if I just get my money back, that's fine, because it means I've just sort of had the pleasure of having a look and having a listen. Okay, so yeah, I'll be sticking them. I'll be sticking the 2 German ones on eBay, either this evening or tomorrow. The Singapore one is already on there, so fingers crossed for that. Okay, that's about a 10-minute video, which is generally what I aim for. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Cheers, everybody. If you did enjoy it, like and subscribe. Thanks.